Yo.
Leave, get him.
Yo, guys, go look on Twitch so you can see what I did.
Hajimemashite. Ore no name wa Hisao Nakai.
Huh?
I forgot where my Twitch app was.
You're off.
Just had a solid 3 seconds there where I was like, what?
Oh.
Running out of puns.
Wait, no, my glasses. I am ready for death.
Yo, Caprice, are you even still there?
Yes.
You should go take a look at the stream, the stream on Twitch, so you can see what I've
Wait,
done.
you started it?
Yeah.
I did start it, yes.
I told you to.
He did say it out loud, so I think that's kind of on you.
Wait, I was gone.
Oh.
Like,
Oops.
I said, I'm going to go fix this. And then I got up and fixed it.
I didn't think we thought you meant you were literally going to go fix something away from your chair.
Oh, iron degrades into chain. That makes sense, but my brain didn't piece it together.
What?
Iron degrades into chainmail, not leather.
Yeah,
Yes. Which
that
is
it
weird.
does. Why is that so weird?
I don't know. I don't know how powerful chainmail is because no one ever gets it because it's can't craft it.
That's fair enough.
They took out the mine and the craft out of that.
They took them.
What are you doing? What are you
I'm trying to make a zero loss cobble generator.
Yeah,
A
there's
zero
an
loss
obsidian in the
cobble.
cobble generator. I don't know who did that.
Hmm.
Oh, I fucking fell. I have nothing on me. Can you thank you?
Did you guys fuck up the cobble gen?
No.
They fucked up a part of it, but they probably it's an easy fix.
Okay.
Wait, how?
There's an obsidian in one, and I have no idea, honestly.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
it.
that Tyler went through with the joke I mentioned of breaking the cobblestone.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think that works.
I don't
Of
think
fucking
it's broken,
course
I
Tyler
think
did.
it's just obstructed.
That sounds like something Tyler would do.
Caprici, can you hand me a block? I don't want to break this glass, and I fell.
Guys,
in
are
the
we
hell?
are we actually gonna play Katawa Shoujo?
I don't
Yeah,
know
we
why
need Kane to actually be here.
So,
This game never good.
Hopper.
Like Whiskers and Caprici can chill out, but we need Kane to actually be here.
I'll be here. I'm waiting to start.
Hey, who's watching me on YouTube?
It's, well,
You CD. I almost jumped in the fucking lava.
Why are you
starting.
still playing Minecraft?
And we haven't started.
We
I don't-
have.
I see no time on my Twitch stream.
I told you guys to look at the stream start thing that I made. The scene
Yeah,
that
I
I
did
made.
it, and then my brain went, okay, that's the stream now. Look at that to see what's happening.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. I have not gotten a follower on Twitch in a long time. Which
It's alright,
makes
they're
sense
attracted to
because
the anime women. They'll be here soon.
they'll be here soon. They'll come in droves. It is funny. I posted this about this last night in Discord, but Katawa Shoujo streams get like way more views than literally anything else I put out, and I cannot figure out why.
I don't know.
Like, I think part of that is the numbers being skewed by the fact that you guys are watching the stream.
But not on YouTube.
Ah, on YouTube, yeah.
I don't think any of
Well,
us watch
on
the
Twitch
archives.
I have
Watch it on
extra
YouTube.
views.
But also, like, I don't keep those too much.
Stream is healthy. Good.
Dream?
Alright, shall we actually start reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your line.
Well, okay, I know that, but I'm like, are we done talking?
Yep.
I might chat a little.
I don't know if we're done playing Minecraft, but we're done talking.
We're done talking about playing Minecraft.
I hold true to my promise of honoring Reen's request, even if it's against my own will. I try to redirect my focus into my studies, but end up zoning out during classes and doing only the minimum amount of work required. Still, I start looking into my post-high school options a bit more seriously. I pore over university brochures and various career paths. I'm good at studying, so I want to go to a university. I'm pretty sure I could get into a pretty decent one, too. The only problem is deciding which subject would be the best. Kenji ridicules me about subjecting myself to the control of feminist teachers when I tell him about trying to get into a university. I don't ask him about what he wants to do in the future.
I'm pretty sure he's like 30 and just has not moved out of the dorm yet, and no one, everyone's too scared to try to get him out.
They're like... I wonder what Rin thinks of her own future. I bet she's not as lost as I... Honey, I'm not so sure about that, Hisao. And if she is, it's probably in some completely different way. I
What?
feel somewhat disappointed in finding out that I can't stop thinking about her. Her request makes me worry about her and think about her more than I did when I could go and see her when I wanted. Bothers me that I can't. As expected, I eventually crack.
Oh wait, is that this scene?
Oh my fucking god, I hope it's not this scene.
Wait, what? Do, have Neko
where's my
primed
sensor?
and ready, Leo. I don't know if it's that kind of scene, but regardless, always have Neko primed and ready. But he just... Leo?
Yeah.
He died.
What did you do?
I know. I didn't. Can you guys not hear me?
I
No,
can't.
we can, but you just didn't say anything for a minute, and it's your line.
I
so
was
no.
getting the sensor ready.
Oh, okay. So you were doing what I said, but silently.
Yes.
Okay, well next time say
Getting
something.
sensor ready.
Just in
Yeah,
case,
flash
you
it
know?
Can we hear our
Wait,
ominous
that didn't-
foreboding of the situation at hand?
I don't think Kane's paying attention at all.
Well, otherwise, it's apparently that scene, but I don't know what that scene entails. And hearing there's going to be a sensor.
Yeah, it could either be Hisao fricks up, Rin fricks up, or that kind of scene.
I was gonna make a bad joke, but never mind. Hisao fricks up, Rin fricks up, or Hisao fricks Rin.
Oh no.
Bas-
Don't just
Yeah, let's
have
just
the
keep
sensor
going.
ready, and we're going to
I have
Go
my hand
forward
on the
with-
button.
determination and race. At least you
What?
might as well. I don't know if I can maintain that last part.
Race?
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna have
what-
any grace if
what is-
something goes wrong.
Oh, you said grace.
Yeah.
I heard race without the G.
Oops.
Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
When
was
you
like,
said
what
I
does that
heard
even mean?
Race without the G. I'm like, what G is in race?
Whoa.
But now I get it.
All
Anyway,
right. Late one afternoon, I get on the bus heading downtown. I try to avoid explaining to myself exactly why I'm doing this. I keep thinking about other things for the entire duration of the trip. After a 5-minute walk, I'm standing in front of the gallery. I walk past it to the door of the atelier. But at the last moment, I lose my courage and continue on all the way to the next corner, at which point I turn back. Will Rin hate me if I go and see her? I wonder what she's like when she's angry. I've never seen her angry. The worst thing would be if I accidentally ruined something by going to see her. Like she seemed to imply would happen, but there's no way that can be true, can there? It's just one of her quirks. I walk back down the street and end up passing the atelier door for the second time. Only this time, as I continue all the way to the gallery, its owner is just standing outside the door watching me.
oh frick. Oh shoot. I thought that was you. What are you doing?
I really don't want to explain the circumstances between Rin and me, so I get flustered and end up mumbling something unclear. She takes stock of me and then sighs deeply, looking wryly amused somehow. I hope she didn't misunderstand.
Would you like to come in? Your teacher's visiting. We were discussing Rin's exhibition.
Thanks for the invitation, but I really should...
Don't be shy now. Come on in.
I fall a sigh inside, finding that our art teacher is indeed there. Nomiya is standing at the big desk, contemplating what looks like an invitation card.
Look how big his beer belly is.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Can't wait to see his tongue portrait again.
I could wait.
Yeah.
can't wait to see his tongue. Nakai, hello there, my boy.
He doesn't seem to be at all phased by my appearance.
Oh, frick. How do you like the invitations?
I glance at them quickly. They're kind of fancy, with one of Rian's paintings printed on the front cover in shiny gold writing. They look fine to me.
They're magnificent. I absolutely love the design. And the embossed?
I'll
Embossed,
go
I
with
think.
it.
And the embossed gold lettering? Fabulous.
Embossed.
Good print work.
Embossed?
Yeah, embossed.
Okay.
It's French. It's gonna sound stupid.
I mean, I googled it, and that's like the first thing that came up. Let me look it up in French. You guys keep going.
Good print work,
Look
too.
it up.
You have to tell me where you get these done.
What does Rian think?
Yeah, that's a good point, everybody.
What does Rian think is the one question that
And
nobody is asking enough in this room? Outside of maybe Hisao. Hisao might be asking the question too much. Hisao is compensating for everyone else not asking that question.
Whiskers.
Sorry, I was googling French. So I think it's just embossed because there's no like word in French that's just embossed, or that string of characters. So I guess it's just that lame pronunciation. Anyways,
Doesn't have
I haven't
vowels.
asked. She said she'd be fine with my decision anyway.
Nomiya laughs boisterously, still turning the gold-lettered card in his hands.
That's my girl. She wants to focus on the essentials only. Good for her.
Work is progressing well too. Seems she's found new inspiration.
I think she's been sort of weird lately. It's like she's wrestling with something. With herself, probably, and it makes her confused. She said she had a hard time painting the last time I saw her.
Seems to be resolved now, however.
You know she practically lives up there now, right? Sai makes a simple gesture with her hand, as if sweeping my question aside.
Sure.
Don't you think that's weird?
Maybe it is. Still, I think she understands how big an opportunity this is and is going for it. Full throttle.
Is it really that big? Nomiya sets the card down and brushes some imaginary dust off his jacket.
Well, how should I put this? There are times in everyone's life where something really big washes over you and changes you forever. This could be just that moment for Tezuka.
I see. Yeah, I think I've had something like that happen to me. I'm referring to...
We
the
knew what you were
incident from
referring to,
Yamato.
Hisao.
Neither of the two adults comments on that, however.
We get it.
It might
The
well be
subtext
that
was there.
It might well be that everyone has, or will. At any rate, surrendering oneself to art is a big decision, and a thorny path too. Quite thorny indeed.
This is great encouragement.
Tezuka has almost everything one needs, but whether she will have the will to pull through, that's a different question. I should know that best. I tried going down this path too, but turned away in the end.
Don't understand what he's trying to say. Alright.
Is this
question
important?
time. That is a great question. I want to say it is,
I don't give a
though.
fuck about this guy's backstory.
I don't give a fuck.
Why did you turn away from being an artist? Is that what it means? On
Um,
one hand, I agree with you, Kane, but it also could be good information for finding out why he acts to Rin, although the second question also kind of answers that. I was gonna say, if we see where he went wrong, we can make sure that he's not gonna, like, push Rin too hard at a similar turning point. Long story short, I don't know, but did you put the options in the
Oh,
thing,
ha.
the goofy option?
this is pretty funny.
And why are you a
Um,
failure?
It literally doesn't matter what you pick. You guys can pick whatever.
Good girl to Rin. I don't know.
I'm mostly saying that to, like, speed up the process of us picking a decision here.
Okay, what do you guys think?
We know why he's being so supportive of Rin, and I feel like the first question would probably answer both of those, so
Yeah, you're
let's say
right.
the first one.
Alright, I agree.
First one? Alright.
Yeah.
Why did you stop exactly? You've mentioned that before.
Oh, that is a long story.
Just never tells it.
Nomiya throws a sideways glance at the
What would
gallery,
you like
who
to
has
know,
drawn her
other
mouth
boy?
into a thin, straight line.
Frick you. Your question will go unanswered.
I've had a life-changing experience like that, even though I didn't realize it until later. Did I tell you that Saya and I have known each other for a long time? We studied at the same school. It's been... goodness, how long it has really been?
Why?
How long it has
Speak normally.
really been?
I guess he's like more expressing that. Goodness, how long is it really? Frick, I can't even say it. Alright. Please don't count the years, Shinichi.
Maybe you're right. At any rate, when we were in school, we had this, friend, I should say. They're dead now. We were in the same program, and I think he met Sai at some party. I got to know Sai through him, in fact. He was a spectacular artist. Much like Tezuka, great talent despite the young age. He easily left the rest of us in his dust. We were good friends, he and I, but there were things that created friction in this friendship. It felt like I was watching him from afar.
You weren't the only one.
Nomiya coughs, looking embarrassed.
At any rate, he, oh god.
Oh, shoot.
You were joking earlier, but I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Oh my god. Oh, why does this draw too many parallels?
Also, this is very worrying, considering what
Yeah,
we
that's
know.
exactly what I was saying.
At any
Oh,
rate,
no.
he,
Artist I knew killed himself, so we're gonna make her an artist too. See what happens.
at any rate, he, ended up taking his own life. Such a tragedy. In retrospect, that was what made me choose a career as a teacher in the end. I was never that brilliant, nor that passionate. I desperately wanted to be a career artist, but I wasn't suited for that.
You were good enough.
Perhaps I would have been, but this is what I ended up with. I just didn't have that drive after he was gone. I'm fond of kids and enjoy all forms of art, so it felt rather natural to take this path in life. But I think all that history with that friend of ours was the key thing. As sad as it was a turning point, as they say.
Sai stands up and digs in the pocket of her jacket for a cigarette and a lighter. Her hands are shaking.
Not in the gallery. Oh, okay, good. I'm going out for a smoke.
Wordlessly, Nomi and I both decide to follow her after a moment. It's already dark outside. Oh boy. Maraka, I think it might be.
Is it
What?
gonna like cut to a corpse or some shit?
That would be way more fucked up.
That would actually be worse.
It's not that bad.
Okay, just go. Jesus. Now I'm just
It's already
curious.
dark outside. Sai is standing with her back to us. Taking sharp, occasional drags on her cigarette. Its weak amber glow illuminates her face, framing her sharp jawline.
Maybe it's best to call it a night. I can give you a lift back to school if you want, Nakai.
You're not going anywhere, Shinichi. I need a drink. We're going to that place at the corner.
Teacher looks at the old lady, and then shrugs at me apologetically.
Sorry, kid. My friend's got a drinking problem.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Nothing personal, kid. We just have to indulge our drinking addictions. We have to drown our sorrows in
His
alcohol.
beer belly isn't big enough yet.
We didn't go to therapy back in the day, and now we have repressed trauma.
And now you gotta pay for it, kid.
Buy that buster.
And now we're going to take it out on Red.
It's no problem.
Had
I'll
to
just
drink
catch the
water
bus
right
back.
as you said that.
I'm headed upstairs to see if Rin will come back to school with me anyway. think she's been staying overnight here too often lately. Sai locks the front door of the gallery and links arms with the old art teacher. I feel strange looking at them.
They just moved the sprite closer.
They just moved the sprite. It's a visual novel. What did you expect?
Not much, but it's still funny.
I wonder what it feels like to have friends who've been with you for decades, for most of your life. Can't imagine it.
Huh.
Two of them start making their way down the street toward the bar on the corner, so I quickly head upstairs to the atelier door, ready to get what I originally came here for.
Don't
Climb upstairs and enter carefully. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the game footage off real quick.
It's that? Oh my god, okay.
You said 1 week, you fucking bitch.
Whoa.
I hate you now.
It's been 1 week, true. It probably was like 2 days.
Been
Like,
one week.
Too long. It's been less than 24 hours.
Oh, you've thrown up the sensor.
I've thrown up the sensor just in case.
Well,
how long
It's
ago
not
did you guys
that
play
bad.
this game?
We're kind of in a gray area with streaming Katawa Shoujo to begin with.
yeah.
Probably
Because
2019.
What's up?
2009.
When we first played Katawa Shoujo.
Yeah, 2019 sounds right. Mostly because that was the year I was hella depressed, and this is what I played while I was hella depressed.
Not the worst.
Not the worst thing to play while you're hella depressed. Anyways, the room is dark because of the quickly falling night, but I can see Rin, or rather her silhouette, yep, it's this scene, sitting on the floor. She's got her inspiration back, like Sai said, and moved from easel to painting on the floor. Before I manage 5 steps, I stop, frozen in my tracks. The ironic realization that human cognitive ability is commendable echoes through my mind.
Wait, what?
From a mere movement of her shadow, it took me a fraction of a second to realize something is awry, process what I'm seeing, formulate the answer, and blush all the way to the tips of my ears.
Oh my god.
Is it cut to fish? Nope.
Not quite yet. Rin is sitting on the floor with her legs under her. She moves in rhythmical motions back and forth, slowly grinding herself against herself.
Oh boy.
Ah.
I gotta read this shit now.
Wait, what?
Put on your face.
I'm
Put on
confused.
earbuds.
You don't have to if you want to. I can take over if you like.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop reading. It's just
You
like,
can skip some lines of Hisao's being dumb, but
if it gets too bad, I'll skip some lines, but we'll see.
Alright.
Her breathing is so heavy it's almost visible in the dim light. It's the
Wait,
heavy
that's not how
panting
breathing
of
works.
I know, it doesn't matter. It's a metaphor. It's the heavy panting of one who doesn't have the option of breathing gracefully. Her hips, mere shadows against the dim light shining on her from above, are swinging circularly over and over again. She hasn't noticed me, so engrossed she is in her activity. The deadlock solves itself before I get a chance to think what to do next. Something in the atmosphere of the room changes. A little thing, not consciously noticeable, but it changes.
Is that the Mona Lisa?
Oh my god, it is.
The Mona Lisa
Wait a
just
minute.
chilling.
What?
The Mona Lisa's just chilling in the back. Perhaps a timid current from the opened door or a minute change in air pressure. The sound of my breathing, even though I notice I haven't taken a breath for many, many seconds. The aura of my presence. That something catches her in senses. She stops moving, freezes, and slowly turns to the door. I imagine, not see, the horror on her face, like a fawn's eyes staring at a hunter. I wonder if Rin can see my expression, but at least she doesn't have the strength or the spirit to look straight in my eyes. So, she droops her chin against her chest, letting her mess of hair hide her face from me even further. I feel like I should either walk out or walk to her, but I can't do either.
Okay.
Stay away.
Her words are defeated, painful, as if she was suffering. Rin doesn't have anything other than her shirt on. I can see the last wisps of twilight against the pale skin of her thighs and bottom. Alright, sure. There's no way I can back off anymore. I lost that chance, so I do the next best thing. I quickly avert my gaze, even though Rin doesn't see what I'm looking at. I'm sorry, I didn't think.
Not like that.
Her voice is raspy, shivering from held back tears or something else. She is shaking, looking like she's physically in pain.
It's not like that. I had no idea what it really means to change, but now I know now you have no idea that if I could do and all the things I passed through, and I think I forget, I really don't. Just build up inside and grow until they flow out and flow and everything is going wrong. I can't take it. I can't think of these things I want. Everything, because there's only so many things I can name. 4, 6, 7, it doesn't matter. It's never enough. I have to decide. I have to destroy it, forget, and nothing else.
Rin is mumbling her words into the air more than talking to me. It's the rambling, ranting, raving speech of a lunatic, even and steady in tone, but taking the form of a never-ending stream of words almost simultaneously spawning between her lips. Kane, what the hell?
I'm trying to come up with a rambling. Keep going.
Oh,
sounds
okay.
like
I
you're
was
singing
like,
Eminem.
I was like,
I didn't
could
like
you
the mix
spin
between
some
the two
bars?
for me. Like I figured.
Literally
you
just
would.
speaking. I literally went. I can't think of anything more to ramble. Please keep going. Keep moving the lines down. I can't think of anything else to ramble.
I couldn't make out what you're saying. It literally sounded like you were spitting bars.
Real quick, I hate to say, part of
What?
this scene is going over my head.
Yeah, same. Keep going.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's okay, whatever.
I thought it was one thing and now it's another. I can't tell what's happening. I'm
Me
right.
neither. Anyways,
You
go.
want me to tell you what's happening?
No.
If we don't figure it out by
It's
the
up
end,
for the
you could like
viewer's
maybe
interpretation.
put it
Keep going.
somewhere.
Leave it up. The viewers have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, they just.
There we
yeah.
go. No, continue.
It feels like she forgot it is me who is present, or that someone is actually present. Maybe she vaguely recognized what is real and what is not. Maybe in her mind I am a voice inside her head. I look down at Rin's sorry figure, cowering on the floor with only the white shirt of her usual attire on. Neither preserves her modesty that is gone, nor her body warmth that she doesn't seem to carry about. She looks more broken than I imagined a human person being capable of, and the hospital and school have given me some real perspective on that. Remember the hazy blue smoke, and myself wondering what Rin would do for the sake of art. The realization that Rin is always serious hits me with its entire weight. She really and truly would destroy herself if art required it. I thought she was so silly with her strange ways, talking about personal change as if it was something sudden and concrete, like waking up. I had no idea. This is her, laid bare in front of my eyes in all possible meanings of the word. Complete isolation here in the top floor of this building, in this room, in her mind. Day after day, working on her paintings with no heed paid to anything else. Breaking herself to reach that which she wishes to reach. This obscene act that she does for reasons I'm not sure she herself understands. Why does she have to do this? I'm trying to connect the pieces, but I don't understand. I feel sad, scared, excited, disgusted, worried, and a number of other emotions that I can't remember the name of now. I feel conflicted. I should go. I'm really sorry. My voice is dry and quiet, like sandpaper coming out of my throat. I really am sorry. Sorry for seeing this. I don't want to see Rin like this. All I can see is her sadness, her stress, and despair. Is this what a limit means? How could Sai and Nomiya let Rin go this far? Or is it me who is to blame? I almost walk out right there, but at the last moment, I turn around, steel myself, and walk to Rin to crouch down behind her and lightly touch her on the forehead. She doesn't resist or react.
A little more like touching her on the forehead. I'm not gone.
They didn't draw the in between. It's just like
They didn't draw the in-between. I can't leave her like this. She's not well. She feels like she has a fever, freezing cold and burning hot at the same time. I wonder if she got sick from staying out all night with me back then. It seems she's prone to getting ill. There's a blanket on the couch, but I wrap my arms around Rin instead of fetching it. She does not resist my clumsy hug, only slumps her head lower, deepening the shadows hiding her face from me.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I am not embracing her out of love, nor out of forgiveness. For am I in love, or is she sorry? I just want to hug her. For a moment, the only sound in the room is her heavy breathing. My body warmth, shared between two people, is barely enough, but slowly, painfully, it spreads from me to her. The small warmth returning to Rin makes me more conscious of her body against mine. Ah, boy, alright. Even in the darkness, I can feel the fleeting scent of Rin's hair, the sweat on her skin, the dried paint stuck in her shirt. Okay.
What? You killer.
I feel the hardness of her bones and the softness of her flesh. Her heartbeats echoing against mine, out of rhythm, just like always. The hot blood rushing inside me reminds me why I said what I said back then. Why I came here even after that. Why I'm here tonight again. Why I'm hugging her now to keep her safe against the cold and the sadness. Rin has really grown on me inside my heart, claiming a small part of it as her own without even particularly trying. Rin. Even if she wanted me to push me away, I can't help this feeling. Are you alright, Rin?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Sorry.
I'm not. I think I broke. I painted. I painted some really good things. Incredible. But it hurt. I can't handle this.
Her voice cuts out, as there are no more words for her to say. It's not an angry voice nor a sad voice. It's a lifeless voice. I pet her head and shoulders, the physical equivalent of saying there. It's not like I could reassure her with the sweet nothings that people are supposed to say in this kind of situation. I'm not sure if she would even listen, or be reassured. She didn't react to my embrace either, as if she didn't care. Maybe she doesn't. At least she doesn't care if she looks sad or not. There are no facades, no attempts to explain herself, no faux happiness.
My brain is connecting the dots. She hurt herself so much she remade the Mona Lisa.
Wait. No,
So,
I'm still
okay,
lost.
so basically, yeah, I was too. I really thought we walked in on her schlicking. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, what does that even mean?
I thought we walked in on her masturbating.
Oh, I kind of wondered that as
No,
well.
she is actively. I don't know why she's naked, but she's committing self-harm right now.
Okay, that was thing number 2.
I don't quite get the image, but she's definitely harming herself. There is enough imagery to outweigh harming herself rather than the other.
Wait, okay, Marak and Leo, you've actually seen this.
We've all seen it. We're all seeing it right now.
Well, okay, they've seen it before. They have a second time to reflect. What is going on?
She's definitely harming herself.
How would?
I don't know. Glass on the floor. Again, it's the implication. There's nothing being shown other than she's kneeled on the floor, dying of cold.
Well, they never explicitly say anything.
Yeah, they never explicitly say anything. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, you could go back.
Do they not?
No.
Okay, here.
I don't remember
Scroll
them
back,
actually
scroll back,
explicitly.
because truthfully, we do kind of want to explain this theme since it's
No, I don't want to scroll back.
narratively important and
It's
I have to
up
go
for
way
interpretation.
back.
It's like the
But
ending
that's
of
very
Monster, or what the One Piece is.
Alright, well, we can just leave it up to interpretation, I guess.
Sure, let's just keep going for now.
Let's just keep going.
It's art.
It's art. Sure. Rin is honest.
Hisao,
What is it?
you're my friend, right?
Right.
Will you do me a favor? I can't fix this, but I'm not finished yet.
Her dry voice is a mere whisper, but the strength, her last, is in it, delivering her meaning much more clearly than her words. I can feel Rin's heart beating against my chest like a scared little bird. What's this track called again? Ah, yes, letting my heart speak.
Oh, I thought it said Delirium. That's just the
Oh,
chapter
Delirium's
title.
the scene.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Her entire body is shivering from her fever, from her fear, from her despair. My brain is fast becoming overloaded with the myriad of thoughts this encounter spawned, but I have to push them all aside.
You can skip at any given moment.
You give her a bigger hug.
Alright.
Alright, I'll do it. I whisper in her ear reassuringly, trying to make her calm down. It works at least halfway, as Reen closes her eyes and leans against me as if searching for comfort in my warmth. But this is not something that friends should do.
Can't be friends anymore? Oh, okay, never mind.
Wait,
Yeah.
No,
It's fine.
we walked in on.
I'm so...
This is why me and Merrick were hesitating.
So when a mommy and a
Talk
daddy.
about it in a second.
when a
Let's
mommy
just
and a
finish
daddy
the
wasn't
scene.
this
I think I get the picture. But just go. Just
It's fine.
Just
Don't worry about
relax.
it. Just relax. Even though I said that, I'm on the verge of breaking myself. If I wasn't so nervous, I would laugh at my own nervousness. She wants to be comforted, and I want to comfort her. But in this way... Okay, hold on. I need to make
I moved my hand.
No, hold on. I gotta go to options. Alright, I'm wondering when it's gonna kick in.
I have no quarrels reading smut, by the way. Like, I can take over any given moment.
Would you like to take over?
I don't know.
Smut.
I also am not bothered by this. I think
Tell
it's
you what,
funny.
we
honestly.
just-
I'm not
It
I'm not
bothers me,
bothered by
but it's
reading
also-
it myself.
God, is this even narratively important? Who wrote this?
A little
It
bit.
is, yes.
It is technically every scene is narratively important because the narrative is the interaction between the two of them. So it is. But feel free to go
No,
walk
it's
away
it's
into the
important.
other hand, you don't give a fuck.
The more I have no qualms about reading this stuff myself. I'm more concerned about whether or
Let's
not
get
we
a
should be reading
band
it
off
on
Twitch.
Just
speed run getting banned off of
paraphrase,
Twitch.
basically.
Okay.
All right, I'll
And if
start.
you need
I'll
to
keep
change
reading.
the plot line
if it
altogether-
if it gets too much worse, then I'll just skip.
We'll skip the scene and leave it implied or whatever.
Sexual content, provided it is not the focus of the game or your own stream.
I mean,
think
the
this-
focus is technically the story.
Smut that might
It's
take
not.
an hour.
This is
The
only
focus
a
of the
focus
stream
of
is
This is a
not.
fraction of the stream, so it is not the focus itself. Therefore, it is good.
All right.
Sweet.
That
I
does
moved my
make
hand
me wonder
lower,
what other
touching the
people
naked
think.
skin
Oh,
of her
wait.
stomach, caressing Rin with my hand. Her muscles contract timidly, evading my touch, but soon they find their trust in me and relax. There's the melon.
Cantaloupe. Melon.
Look at this
You
melon
should see there's a different one with seahorses.
and shrimp.
I wanted the seahorses. That's the most boring fucking sensor I've ever seen.
Rin gasps for
Oh, I
breath
was
like
about to
she's
say, I can
drowning,
take it.
returning to reality because she has no other choice. Her entire body is still in the throes of the slowly dying moment. Pearls of sweat are glistening on her forehead. I am feeling my own heat inside of me, but now the spur of the moment is gone, and I don't know what to say to Rin, who's panting, hot, ecstatic in my arms. Oh boy. Her shirt, wet with sweat, is glued to her back, revealing hints of her shoulder blades and waistline. She feels limp, weak, exhausted.
Me too, brother.
But I did it. I made a 0 loss cobble gen.
No, fuck yeah. Have you heard anything
you,
we've been talking about?
Yeah, I don't. Is she sliding on the floor with glass? That's what I heard.
Not quite.
She's sliding on the floor with something.
Is she sliding on the floor with glass?
What is going on? It's very Wattpad-esque.
Hisao. I'm just gonna put this bluntly. Hisao jerked Rin off for her. There's no other way to. You can't sugarcoat it.
All right. Okay. Damn.
In hindsight, everyone should have seen this coming because it's a visual novel and she has no hands.
Oh.
This is something we should have figured out like chapter 0. We should have seen coming the second we saw her.
We should have immediately connected the dots.
Wait, what was she? Never mind.
Beforehand, I think she was just kind of hoping it would work.
Oh, you somehow picked up every bit of like my question just from my hesitation. Congratulations. Okay. Just read.
All right,
Next
let's
scene,
go.
scene. Cut.
There's gonna be some great clips out of that. I don't know if I can put them on YouTube though. They're technically already there, but they're like 40 minutes into a stream, so I don't think YouTube's gonna care. I reach out for the blanket and wrap it around her and me. Rin doesn't resist me. She is drained of all strength.
Hold on 1 second.
What will happen now? You'll get some fricking sleep.
What will happen now? Now, here's what you're gonna do.
I
Go
don't know.
downstairs. You're gonna get a nice glass of water. Hydration is key. It's hydrate and digest. You're gonna put your clothes back on so you don't die of hypothermia. Now, if I were to give you a proper recommendation, you'd head back to your room, get a nice amount of sleep. But I know you aren't fit to walk home. So you're gonna find the nicest possible couch in this campus. Grab the blanket I willingly ignored in the corner over there. Have a nice long rest.
Yes.
And eggs work for the hangover.
I don't know. Nothing, I suppose. You look tired.
I am tired. Feels strange. Like I lost something. I mean, something else other than my marital purity.
What is? Never
Don't
mind.
say something like that. Either of those things. I don't want to lose you.
Because I'm not going anywhere.
I'm afraid that you are, all the time. In that moment, I felt it was not only Rin who lost something of hers. Felt like I was losing part of myself.
Yeah, you also
And
lost
all
your
of me.
marital purity. Marital purity. Fuck.
I know what? Oh God. Just go.
But if you were to ask what fucking count.
If you were to ask what it was that I lost, I couldn't say because I had already forgotten it.
Thank you, Kane. I broke
What does
another
that even
promise
mean?
by coming out with my honest feelings, Serene. That's 2 in 1 day. I hate the distance between you and me. So every time it gets a little bit closer, I become afraid of losing it.
Hold up. That's weird. You're weird. Fucking
Guess
blue.
so.
No.
So, fuck. Do you mind if I sleep a little?
uh,
No, I guess you don't. I like watching. Don't.
She closes her eyes and swallows with a loud gulp, trying to relax herself, fighting against the urge to pain. Yes. Yes, I do.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
No, it's the running joke between them. Remember, it's been like a
The
third
running
time.
joke about him liking him.
It's
liking
no longer a joke though.
That was
I think
very
he's
overt.
Playing with the joke.
I don't think he is playing with the joke.
I think
Knowing
he
he's
is.
out.
He is, but still, that was a bit too overt for the joke. It doesn't seem ironic when you say it like that.
I think that's the point. It's like long has gone. Fuck.
Long enough has passed that they
He
feel
has
comfortable
absorbed
enough
enough
with.
of her personality at this point for them both to just make that type of joke and both go, okay.
Yes.
Okay, actually I could see that. But
Rin moves her body in my arms, searching for a comfortable position in her very uncomfortable position. She leans against me, closing her eyes, and lets one long breath out before settling into the steady rhythm of sleep. With her last moment of awareness, she whispers something to me, but I can't hear it. Rin drifts deeper into sleep with a deep sigh that releases all remaining tension from her muscles. I try to shift around to place both of us more comfortably. Takes a while because I don't want to wake Rin up, even though she probably wouldn't, but I eventually find a position I'm somewhat comfortable with. I lean against the soft cushions of the couch and breathe in the cool air of the atelier. Rin's head rests against my chest as if she were listening to my heartbeats. Echoes of her dream ripple as small twitches on her face, like a cat sleeping the mouse hunter's dream. The full moon shining her pale light upon us from beyond the skylight reflects from a blank canvas standing forgotten on the easel. Its whiteness is glowing against the dark night of the atelier.
okay then. That's fine. That wasn't
So there's that scene for you guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Don't worry. There's only
It
one
gets
more.
worse.
Okay.
Smile. Tomorrow will be worse.
Thankfully, Rin is fairly devoid of H scenes.
What does that mean? The rest
she
are
actually has the second least in the game. Hanako has the least, if I remember correctly.
That's also
It's
nice.
Hanako has
again?
one.
that kind of makes sense.
Lily
Ethel,
has
so
3.
Scarface.
Emmy has 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually glad about that, judging by what I
Um,
know about Hanako's personality. But that makes me afraid for every other
Yes,
character.
And then
Hanako.
Rin and Shizune have 2 each.
What? Oh, okay,
Huh?
never mind.
Keep going.
Through the grogginess of a freshly awakened mind, I can observe my surroundings only one thing at a time. The morning light shines from the skylight. Oh god. The morning light shining from the skylight is bright and sky colored.
Sky colored, Hisao?
I
Really
think the point is that it's
shooting
a
for that New
redundant
York
description,
bestseller, aren't you?
but
What?
I think the point is that it's a redundant, self-explanatory description, but it's still so weird to read. Anyways, it reflects from the white walls and the colorful posters and paintings. I hope no one at school realized that I spent the night here. They didn't find out the last time, so I'm feeling confident about my chances.
Wait, when was the last time?
The puff puff pass moment.
I thought he went home. Eventually.
No, they stayed out till morning, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay, but... good point.
My neck is stiff and my shoulders are hurting like hell from sleeping in an awkward position like that. Can't even remember when I fall asleep. Only the full moon and Rin warm against me. Can't remember her waking up either, leaving her my side. However, she has. Rin is standing in the middle of the atelier, looking as if she was lost. She's not looking at anything I can see, not doing anything, just standing there. She's managed to dress up a little by herself, and a strange thing. I thought that at least would have been impossible without hands.
He's
I
got
get up and
nubs.
walk to her, patting her on the shoulder to get her attention. Hey. She flinches at the contact. I've never seen Rin flinch. Rin looks a bit panicky, a bit anxious, a bit defensive. It's as if she were a completely different person last night. Perhaps she was. My heart drops straight down to my stomach, full of liquid nitrogen. I'm sort of sorry.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't very tactful of me, last night.
Wasn't that sort of thing something you want? Because you like me?
So blunt. You're completely Oh, hold on. I think I can get rid of the censor now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's just ass out talking.
I still want to know what people think when they drop by my stream and see the fucking dancing Neko arc and nothing else. Not like I've had
It
more
almost
than
works,
one
so it's
concurrent viewer
just
on
chatting,
YouTube, so... So blunt, completely baffled by Rin's approach to this. No, even if it was, I think I'd prefer for things to go properly. Rin cocks her head, looking like she has no idea what I'm talking about. She still has this guarded feel about her, but nothing belays any real emotion.
So, you don't want to do that sort of thing?
I didn't say that.
So you do?
I didn't say that either. Listen, it doesn't matter. I just don't think it was the best thing I could have done in that situation, and I tried to apologize. I wonder for whose benefit I'm trying to come clear with these feelings. I don't even know why I'm feeling so terribly guilty.
Maybe. I don't think that it's a very good idea either. Probably. It's like you said. You're not like that. We're friends. It's a bad idea. Maybe you should forget about it. I will too. I'm really good at forgetting things, so it should be alright. Friend zoned after first base? How the fuck that happened? That's third. No, you jump. You fucking. That's an illegal move right there. You skip straight to third.
Skipped through to third and then immediately got friends.
I just had a Freudian slip. I was about to say you haven't even held hands with her yet.
Oh no.
The roadmap of their relationship is a fractal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Why?
Because I like you. That's why.
I told you that you shouldn't talk like that.
I don't agree. Besides, you brought it up yourself before.
Well, hi, yeah.
No, she literally just brought it up like 5
Oh
seconds
yeah.
ago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I hold my hand up and pinch the bridge of my nose in frustration. I have no idea how to get Reen to understand. I hate that Reen can't clearly tell what she's feeling about anything. I hate that she's sending these confusing signals as if she's expecting me to read her mind. Do you hate me? She actually thinks about this for some time.
I don't hate anything. I don't think I'm a hateful person.
Then what am I to you? Help me understand. Try to sound as reasonable as I can, but I don't know if it will help. Rationally thinking this is the only way to get her to understand my point of view. Problem is, rationality was never a thing for Reen. It doesn't restrict her like it restricts me. It's not her driving force. It doesn't make her behave like a normal person.
Yeah.
The same answer. I feel so powerless. I feel frustrated. Why?
I don't think you'd understand. I'm not sure if I do. Oh, fuck. I hate making choices.
What?
Alright, this is a
this is a 3 choice.
crucial fucking decision. Right
And here we go. Bad ending time. I'm assuming that, like, this could lead us to the bad ending, right?
I think so.
It does matter. There's no way we can't say it doesn't matter. I mean,
Guys.
Wait, oh wait, no, all three of these
Guys.
are the same thing.
Guys, on the flowchart, there's literally just a box that says the scene and nothing else.
Oh my god.
Was that? Did we just get past DC?
No, it's something else.
Oh no.
What? What?
What?
What? Like, okay, is this the entire flowchart or just Rin's?
No, this is just, I'm just looking at Rin's part
Okay,
of the
I didn't
flowchart.
know if it was like something else in somebody else's.
What the
It
fuck is
literally just
DC
says
then? We
the
just got
scene.
past A scene.
We just got past a pretty darn intense scene.
So Leo, give us your honest opinion. Does this matter?
Yes, this
Okay.
absolutely matters.
Okay, just checking. I wanted to make sure.
On a scale of 1 to bad ending and 1 choice, how important of an ending of a choice is this?
Bad ending in one choice.
Okay, I was expecting like an 8. Oh fuck.
Okay, do we want to... Here, how about we just make a vote and then Leo tells us that we got it wrong or not?
Well,
And-
I mean, it'd kind of be funny if we went down the bad ending and just with complete. Not
mean,
knowing.
I
You guys
wouldn't
want
mind.
to see the bad endings?
I mean, in a way, I kind of want to see everything. Although with Rin, I feel like it could go really south. So...
I've never seen the bad endings in this game.
Oh no. Alright, you know what? We'll go. Leo, tell us nothing.
Okay, I got 3 choices in Leo's den.
Sweet.
We do not care.
Sorry, just the fist icon and explain yourself.
Right hook.
Punches Rin.
So we've got Kane and Whiskers on option 2, and we've got Caprese on option 3.
Did you know that goats in Minecraft kill polar bears?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like naturally or just they can?
naturally. No, they like like a wolf targets
Mountain
chickens.
goats.
Why?
I
Okay, give me
don't
1
know.
second.
The freaking Minecraft.
Though rare, other
animations are
cases of
hilarious.
mountain goats defensively killing bears have been reported in the past. So it doesn't seem like this is a common thing, but
It's not-
Minecraft apparently thinks it is.
Yeah, I named a polar bear Gog, and the next thing I know, I turn around and this goat charges and knocks it off into the void, and I'm like, Gog, no!
Oh, maybe it's not like targeted so much as like it was like a defensive maneuver.
Sure, but do polar bears even attack goats?
I don't. What? I could see it happening. Maybe like a polar bear.
Let's
I
see.
mean, what do polar bears eat? Take your
I
time.
remember
this
this
is
very
important.
vaguely, but I don't remember what I picked.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to remember it, considering what just. Yeah.
Okay, I put my vote.
Oh, and we're split. And
We are
CD's
split.
not here to tiebreak for us. Great.
Here, Leo,
All
you
right,
tell
I
me.
think we gotta ask the question: what would CD pick?
I don't know CD at all. Flip a coin.
CD would probably pick. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. We
That's a
do
good
not
point.
care.
How about we flip a coin?
Yeah.
Who
I
wants
have
You
a
know,
silver
that's
coin.
actually. Wait.
You want me to screen share it?
No, I'm gonna roll a d20. Actually, you
That's
know what?
okay.
No. Go ahead, Brock. You do your thing.
I think the silver coin is cooler.
So it
Yeah.
comes away.
Oh no, if it's like a cool coin, then yeah, for sure.
Here, I'll post a video of it in chat.
I'm not even gonna try to get
All
the
right.
video.
So
on the
what
screen.
is heads and tails?
Heads,
Heads
we
is- I
do
need to
not care.
understand.
Tails, I need to. Oh wait, no. Heads, I need to understand. Tails, then explain.
Okay.
So I really like the meme. We do not care, and so that's been stuck in my head.
I like that meme too.
All right. So heads, I need to understand. Tails, then explain.
Explain yourself. Yeah. This is the same thing as 3 different ways. How does this affect a?
Yeah, it is kind of like all 3 of those could lead to the same like thing. So, or the same thing said.
Okay.
I think the first one is distinct from the second two, but the second two
Sort of.
are sort of.
Shit. Discord doesn't allow me. All right. It's tails.
What was
I already
on?
forgot what
Then
the options was.
explain.
Tails is then explain.
Then explain.
Do you want to know the result, or
Explain
do you just
yourself.
want to see it unfold for yourself?
I would
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to know if I'm walking into the bad ending.
No. Actually, I kind of wouldn't.
Oh well.
What do you guys think?
If,
I only vote
if
on it.
2 people. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
Shit.
if more people.
Sorry. That was probably very loud. Let's vote on it.
It's
Do you
not
want to
that
vote
loud.
understand or no understand though?
I don't.
Here, I'm gonna put this in chat. Understando. No entiendo.
All right, sure.
We're voting as to whether or not we want to know if it's the bad ending.
Yes.
These Discord polls are getting out of hand.
Wait, Whiskers, I thought you wanted to do the other one.
That wasn't me.
I voted.
Oh, okay.
I guess
I've seen the bad ending, so I guess I shouldn't really vote for this.
Like a neutral face.
Okay.
Okay, so Kane and Caprice want to know?
Alright. Wait, should we make the choice first?
Here,
That way
Whiskers,
we're
do you want
locked
to
on
deafen
the
yourself?
No. Because
Are
you
you
guys
sure?
will know and it'll just get confusing. So I'll just go with the flow.
Alright, then Leo, tell us, does then explain end up... end
Okay,
us on the
wait.
bad ending?
First,
Oh,
before he
hold on.
does...
Caprice just changed his mind.
Wait, I did?
No, you picked both, so I'm assuming you still want
Oh,
the
you can
other
do
one.
that? This is what I want.
Okay, yeah,
Alright,
these
so you wanna
polls...
know?
Alright, so basically, should we pick the option first, though? That way we're set
Yeah.
on the path and we can't change it?
No, because if it's a bad choice, why would we want to stay on it?
Okay, well,
Plot? I don't know.
Leo
See
clicked
the
it.
ending?
I thought the idea was we were doing it regardless of what the answer
Yeah,
was.
that's what I thought it
I
was,
don't
yeah.
care. Just keep going. I'll read my lines. I'll figure out what happened. I just know
Want to
any
know.
bad ending is not going to top Kenji's, and therefore I don't want any other bad ending.
That's true. From a comedy perspective.
Yeah, Rin's bad ending isn't the most emotionally, welcoming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say, like, proving. Like, you were like, I was kind of mid, actually.
It's just
But
really
no.
depressing.
Oh, of course. Very nice.
All right,
So, Leo, do you want to tell us?
you are on the bad ending.
Of course.
God damn it.
I told you guys we needed to understand.
You had a 1 in 3
I'm just
chance
joking,
of
I
getting
have
on the
really
bad
no
ending.
idea.
You chose
Fuck.
the wrong one.
Well,
All right, we're gonna go through and see the bad ending.
How long is it?
If Kane and
Fuck if I know.
Caprice...
It's literally there are no extra scenes. It goes straight from that choice into the bad ending.
There is no buffer. You are in it.
we are in it.
I don't care.
All right,
From what
I'll
I
let you
remember,
guys. I'll
it's
get.
not as long as the actual ending.
I
There's
just don't
one
want to
more
be reading
scene.
for the next like 40 minutes if it's just gonna be the bad ending.
There's one scene that's really important, and then the bad ending. So I think it shouldn't take too long.
We could do what I do with visual novels, which is get the good ending first and then go back and see
Yeah,
if
I'd
I
kind of
missed
prefer to get the
otherwise.
good ending. That way,
Yeah, okay, let's
Personally.
do that then.
I just don't
Yeah,
want to
go ahead.
read too depressing because I know for a fact this ending is gonna be like probably her killing herself or some shit like that. Like,
Not that bad.
not that
It's
bad.
really
That's
not
good.
that bad.
But still, I don't want to sit through a
Yeah,
bad
me-
ending for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Some of them. Wait.
Saya's bad endings be like.
Well, it does. It. I guess I need to understand then,
We do not care.
because we do care. We care about Rin. She's cool.
Yeah, I
to
need to
understand.
understand.
I need to understand why. I'm not gonna give up, you know. Rin's shoulders slump and she frowns.
I know.
I do want to be there for you, but I can't do that unless I know how.
Let me do this thing the way I want. That's all.
Fine. I don't care. You wanted to change, you wanted to destroy yourself, you want this exhibition more than anything, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then do it. She doesn't respond or even show acknowledgement of understanding. Grinding my teeth together, frustrated beyond anything I thought possible. Want to grab Rin's shoulders and shake her until she comes to her senses. I
This
look at
counts
her.
as ableism.
Huh?
This counts as ableism. I would argue.
That's
In
one
what
for the
way?
bingo.
I
She
would
has
count.
shoulders.
Yeah, I would count Hisao being a complete and utter prick and wanting to shake the shit out of her. Ableism. He doesn't understand.
Alright.
He's not accommodating.
But never mind.
I don't think it had. I don't think him not wanting her to do this has to do with.
Wait, what? I'm so
I mean
lost
him
now.
failing to understand.
But that's like
Ah,
just a normal thing.
I was trying to crack a joke.
That's true. No, I think you were right, but right now, like, everyone's so high strung that we just took it seriously.
You're right. My fault. My fault.
We kind of pulled a Rin and just like went with the joke, like, well.
All right, let's continue.
Alright.
Oops.
Oh.
I look at her, and in that moment I know with crystal clear certainty that there is nothing I can do for Rin. None of the words I know would reach her, but still. I think that, for whatever reason, you think it's important that you go this way all the way to the end, even if it's not healthy for you on many different levels. But I'll have nothing to do with it. I can't accept being treated like this and not understanding the reasons for it. I'm finished here. The full weight of what I said sinks in the silent distance between us. Rin doesn't show any reaction, nor even blinks her eyes. She just stares at her through me, quietly.
It's fine.
Her voice is perfectly calm, emotionless, like an announcement that the 7:30 train will be 7 minutes late. With those words, Rin made her choice, and I made mine. If either of us secretly wanted to change our mind, it's too late for that. Take a long, hard look at Rin, hoping that it conveys my feelings. Without knowing whether or not it does, I leave the atelier for the last time, feeling empty and anxious like so many times before.
This is a fucking fractal.
Act for a dream.
I freaking love that little
I know,
musical
it's
riff.
really good.
But my fucking speakers didn't pick it up. Oh well. Okay.
I make it in time for class, though, not in time for breakfast. Classroom is bathing in the gentle light of the
No!
No. You good?
No!
Did the sun incinerate the classroom? What the fuck happened?
Huh?
Fucking creepers in our goddamn.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
creepers
room.
spawn on your guys' roof. By the way.
We should put
You
some
guys do
torches
know
up
that
there.
we haven't properly announced what we're doing for Empires yet, right?
Empire?
They get
What are
that
you
it's
Now
talking
you
about?
announced that it's an empire.
I've been playing Minecraft with Caprese.
I think you kind of screwed yourself on that one. So you know what?
I mean, I think they knew it was Minecraft, and it
Well,
was
they know it's
Empires.
Minecraft. I think that much is...
So yeah, it's Minecraft Empires.
What
guys.
I'm warning you is not to say too much. We
It
haven't
is
gone
Minecraft
too far yet.
Empires. There's nothing more to say.
Well, maybe you could stop saying it.
Anyway,
I said it's
This
Minecraft
means
related
it's
empires
going
is
to
what
be
I said.
intolerably hot in the afternoon.
So as long as you don't say too much, you're fine. Just
Gotcha.
what, Whiskers?
Anyways, let me just clean this up.
For now, though, it's pleasant.
Anyways. This means that it's going to be intolerably hot in the afternoon.
What chest is
For
glass
now,
going?
though, it's pleasant.
God damn it,
Look at
Conspiracy
Misha,
Minerals.
Okay.
this is funny. Keep going, Leo.
Whatever. I give up.
I'm sorry.
I honestly think that's more
Oh,
funny out of context.
Reese, you might have something to say.
What's that?
I look at
Misha.
Misha and Chizune's animated discussion about
She's
whatever.
here?
Hanako staring out of the classroom window, Muto stumbling into the classroom 4 minutes late and with no recollection of what he's supposed to be teaching today. Could never imagine dropping out of school just like that, even if it's only for a few weeks. On the other hand, Rin doesn't seem to have a problem with the idea, or going through with it. Then again, somehow I got caught along in her insane isolation, even if we ended up hurting each other. Or did we? Maybe only I got hurt. Takes me until late afternoon to realize that today is Monday. The art club meets today.
It's Monday.
Not just that, due to the exams, this will be the last art club meeting before summer vacation. Without Rain, it feels pretty pointless to go there, but I want to talk with the teacher.
Ah, sweet lines.
The meeting itself isn't noteworthy, just as my skills with watercolors are not worth mentioning. Nomiya tries to encourage and advise me without sounding too condescending, but he's not doing a very good job of it. If nothing
Watercolors, they
joining the
just
art
kind of
club has
suck,
taught me that I
Hisao.
like art. It would be nice if I could actually try and make some art in the art club, though. After the fruits of everyone's labor have been piled into a neat stack on the teacher's desk, he clears his throat to give a little speech.
That's it for this trimester, everyone.
His voice is pretty loud and way too enthusiastic for it to be genuine.
The next meeting is after summer vacations, on the Monday of the first week of the next term. I hope to see everyone there again. Have a nice vacation.
Everyone wishes him a nice vacation back as they file out the door.
Is this like Hisao's last year and the end of his last year, or
No, it's just the
does he have another term?
It's the first trimester of his last year of school.
Oh, it's the first trimester of his last. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Keeping in mind the
Trimester,
Japanese
the
school years
last
are very
year
different.
will be gone.
I know. That's why I was trying to figure out where it was.
Yeah, Japanese school starts in April and the first trimester ends in like July. End of July or something like that usually.
How many days of school do they have?
I think it's August that they get off for summer vacation.
How many?
Then the second trimester goes until basically around Christmas and New Year's time. And then they get the final semester goes until March.
How many school days a year does Japanese school system have? 200
A
something?
lot.
240?
How many... I can only type with one hand. How many days in the Japanese school year? 240 days. 60 more than their American counterparts.
Swag.
Ow.
That is a whole 33% extra.
That is a whole too much.
What?
Someone
Anyways.
posted, the loser of this Final Fantasy football season has to enlist in the army.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
I stay behind, waiting until the two of us are alone. It's almost dinner time, so I don't have to wait long. Nomiya's looking through the paintings, some of which are actually pretty nice. Rin might outclass everyone else in the art club, but she isn't the only one with talent. Excuse me, teacher?
What is it, Nakai?
He raises his eyebrows questioningly, smiling wider. It's about Rin.
Oh? Is something wrong with Tezuka?
No, but... I hesitate for a split second, not sure how to say what I want to say. giving Nomiya enough time to start blabbering by himself.
I saw her a few days ago when I was passing by Sai's gallery. She said she'd get 1 or 2 more paintings done for the exhibition. I was quite pleased. She's a surprisingly hard worker. I always thought she was a bit lazy, doing what she wants instead of the assignments.
Seems to notice my anxiety and realizes he is digressing, shutting up before finishing the thought.
Ah, but you had something to talk about. What was it?
I'm killing herself.
I don't know, she feels detached from everything, as if she can't think of anything but the exhibition.
Well, isn't that good? She is focused on her painting, as she should be.
Yeah, but it's different. It's like she's obsessed. I went to see her and
Have you been bothering her?
That
cuts
expression
in
change.
before I finish saying what I meant to say, instantly looking quite irritated. No, I don't think so. I'm just concerned because she stopped coming to school completely. She feels strange, too. Stranger than usual, at the very least.
Humbug. This is much more important for her than some lousy math class or physics or whatever. This is exactly why school is so flexible, to give every student a chance to fulfill themselves. Tezuka is a painter, so she should paint, no? And have an exhibition. That's what artists do. She should be allowed to concentrate on that, not these other frivolous classes. She should be encouraged. If you think about it, it's really quite obvious.
His counter-arguments are not very convincing, but I'm having a hard time trying to make any kind of rebuttal.
You suck at
My
talking.
grudging silence is interpreted as assent, and Nomiya turns to shuffle the stack of turned-in assignments on his desk like a deck of cards.
I have to say, while we're talking about Tezuka's exhibition, I'm very excited to see how it turns out. She's still so young, yet has such wonderful skill and style.
He's talking to the air to relax the mood that got a bit too negative.
I take it that you will be attending?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, we'll meet there next.
Take that as my cue to leave, and I do, although I'm not happy about it. My message didn't get through, to say the least.
Because you suck at talking. Literally just say, yeah, she's like dying.
His dad, that would convey about everything, and yet, he didn't do it.
The day after that, all the missed opportunities and things I should have said come crashing down on me. There's nothing left to do afterward but brood. Second day.
Thought I was
beginning
gonna
to
go
feel
right into a
anxious.
scene
I start
change.
doubting my doubt, and it feels stupid, especially since I still can't think about anything else than Rin. Third day. Japanese exam and world history exam. Great. The thing I hate most about her is that she can make me feel this awful even though I should be focusing on entirely different stuff right now. Fourth day, math exam. We have a math exam. It goes how it goes. I don't care. Fifth day. Nomiya asks me again if I will attend the exhibition opening. I can't say no to him even though I seriously want to. I just don't want to discuss with him anything Rin related, so it's better to just take the path of least resistance. On the sixth day, the day before the exhibition opening, I find Rin standing in the hallway in front of my room when I return to the dorms after dinner. What are you doing here? My tone is angrier than I intended. I'm a little disappointed that I was unable to restrain myself, but it can't be helped. Rin just stands there, like she just happened to be coincidentally standing around here, where she has no business being. The way she reacts so coolly to everything annoys me now. This is not good. It's been 6 days and the sight of her has me boiling. She hasn't even opened her mouth yet.
Finished painting.
Shouldn't you be at the gallery, preparing?
They said no.
Guess the gallery owner does that part then, getting the paintings framed, hung on the walls and whatnot. So, why are you here?
Felt like it.
The same old stupid pattern emerges. Me asking her questions to which she replies with answers that don't answer anything. Because it's the only other way we can converse. Apart from me listening to her blabbering about whatever, which isn't really a conversation. Is this a play? Are there some unseen roles that we have unknowingly set ourselves into, dictating the rules of engagement whether we see each other, inevitably leading up to us hurting each other?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but the chances of Kenji walking into the scene are a little too high right now, I'm afraid.
The
Fully
chances of a
expecting
Kenji
attention,
appearance are
yeah.
a little too high for comfort.
Yeah. Like, oh fuck, someone should put up a sign.
Did somebody
No
say
Kenji.
moral existentialism?
Her nonchalant answers, accompanied by even more nonchalant shrugs,
Okay,
leave me
guys,
none
I
the
gotta
wiser.
mute.
I guess I should be happy that the exhibition preparations are complete. When I walk into my room, I hear her footsteps following me in. I didn't invite her in. I won't ask her to leave. She claims my bed without asking permission, making me wish that I had taken the time to make it before I left in the morning, then stands up as though she sat on hot coals. I half lean against the single corner of my desktop that isn't cluttered with stuff, to rest my legs at least a little bit. Green spends a few moments glancing curiously around my room. Makes me realize that she's never seen it before. For a moment, she actually looks like she's concentrating, trying to get everything. This must be the eye for detail that makes her an artist. Since the room is small, she quickly runs out of things to look at, but nothing else transpires, allowing the uncomfortable silence to take over the atmosphere. The mood is chilly, to say the least. Both of us are on guard, waiting for the other to make the first move. Of course, Rin could play this game forever, so it has to be me. So, I give up because she'd never try to open a conversation, and because it seems that she wants to say something and I want to get it over with. Why else would she be here if she didn't want to talk? I don't know what to say myself. I want to be angry, but I can't bring myself to yell at her or anything. My voice catches her attention, and she tries to search for words as well, but it seems that she is not entirely certain as to why she's here either. And so, Rin simply takes a few steps to close the distance between us and rises on the tips of her toes to even out the height difference.
Is it me?
I think so.
It was a bad idea. Maybe you should forget about it. Now what's in memory?
It's a reflex. And almost as an afterthought, the words no, yes, and maybe simultaneously surface inside my mind. My hand is between her lips and mine, a wall that I raise to guard against something. Her breath feels warm against my fingers, the scent of her skin lingers about, the mysterious, indescribable sensation that captures me and draws my eyes deep into hers. The look in her eyes is surprised, quizzical as to why the impertinent hand prevented her advances. Her eyes are really big and glistening with moisture, staring right into my own with a soft gaze that I have a hard time trying to match. Rian's half-open mouth makes her look even more confused. All the sensual way her lips are arching is signaling something completely different.
I need you.
The words come from her throat as a coarse whisper meant only for me. What?
Sorry, ignore me. It reminded me of something. I'm not gonna be able to explain it.
The words come from her throat as a coarse whisper meant only for me, bypassing her tongue and teeth without giving them any chance to interrupt. They sober me in an instant, and I clumsily flinch back to get a bit of distance between us, painfully scraping against my desk in the process. Maybe it's her choice of words, maybe the way she says it, but something in it puts me off. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong again. Need me for what? All of the unpleasant feelings emerge again, and I feel my heartbeat suddenly increasing at least tenfold. Reen's eyes go out of focus and back again as her body relaxes from its tense state. She stands upright again.
I don't think I was thinking about anything. Why do you draw patterns in that dust on your night table? There's a word for that kind of thing, but I can't remember.
Her remark almost throws me off track, and I glance over her shoulder at the small table next to my bed. but I can't see anything from this distance. So she needs me for nothing specific? Just happened to come by because she thought I'd be glad to see her after she shut me out? No complaints accepted for a week? Completely altruistic motives. Felt like it? Bullshit. I can answer myself. To play mind games with whenever you want, to kiss whenever you want, to ignore whenever you want, to fulfill your whims whenever you want? Is that it? Is that what you need me for? My voice is sounding very angry again, even to myself. Good. Rin, too, finally catches the mood, and her curious expression instantly changes to something more uncharacteristic.
Oh,
She leaves it at that, her eyes restlessly wandering around, searching the room as if the words she tries to find were written in the tapestries on my wall. Then what?
I needed to paint.
Paint. Of course. That's what artists do. The words reverberate through my being, beating in my blood over the piercing whistle of my anger. Don't give me that, Rin. I'm not some damn muse of yours, free to play with for the sake of painting. I am not some medium for whatever you to aspire to. I am me. So what if I don't know anything about my future? There's things I want and things I care about. Even I can dream of things other than nightmares. I'm yelling, but I'm way past the point of caring about things like that. Rin looks down at her toes and wiggles them a little melancholically while she takes in my outburst without saying anything to defend herself. Only after I have finished does she try to respond somehow.
Can't do anything else. I can do all sorts of things, but I can't do. It's the only sort of thing I do. It's the only thing I sort of do properly most of the time.
I understand completely. Art first, everything else second. Or thousands. What about me? Am I nothing? When I was interested in art, did that make you feel like I was a little interesting for a little while? Tell me, I really want to know. Did you ever think about my perspective, or is it just all you? The words rise like bile in my throat. She looks alarmed, and almost completely uncomprehending, as if she just doesn't understand what I'm angry about. I can't believe she could be so stupid.
Didn't want to.
This time it's Rin who interrupts herself in mid-sentence.
Don't you understand? I can't.
Can't what? You never explain. How am I supposed to understand anything if you never say anything? Why don't you ever talk? Say something! But she doesn't. Venting my anger at her feels satisfying. It feels wrong to take so much satisfaction in it, but I can't stop. Not wanting to face my anger head on, Rin turns around to look steadfastly out of my window, even though there's nothing to look at. The worst of my ire gone, I shut up, as I can't be bothered to keep on yelling at the back of her head, so silence finally returns. I try to discern some hints of reaction through my adrenaline-distorted vision. My feedback was not the best kind, but I hope Rin got the clue that she can't just ignore. She just can't ignore everything else whenever she feels like it. I'd hate it if she didn't. She never ever listens to anything. She's so unaffected by the world around her. Not this time, it seems. Her body is shaking, like from holding back tears, but I already know that Rin is not crying. Her indifference made me so furious. Now that it's gone, I'm at a loss. I wonder, did I go too far? Look,
Go away. Go away, Hisao.
Her voice is tiny and tired as she said this, but I hear the words clear as day. What is there to say anymore? This is my room. The blunt, hollow remark is a fitting conclusion for this unpleasant discussion that became even more unpleasant. That became an even more unpleasant and very one-sided yelling match. After a moment of collecting herself, Rin just gives up. I can see it from the way she slumps her shoulders and walks out. Even though she deliberately looks to the other direction, I can see how she's biting the corner of her lips so hard it might start bleeding if she won't stop. As she makes her exit, I realize that she left the door open when she came in. My yelling must have echoed around the dorm hallways. I sigh. Now that she's gone, I'm left alone with my guilt. As a thumping in my chest slowly subsides, anxiety replaces it. Somehow, I feel that none of this would have ever happened if not for me. No matter how infuriating, unbearable, and outrageous Rin is, she's not the Rin I thought I knew. The Rin that I expected Rin to be. Was it me who caused all this by talking Rin into taking her chances with the exhibition? Am I directly responsible for Rin becoming like she has been for the past weeks? I can't think of any other explanation for her weird behavior than the exhibition, and all the things that came along with it. Maybe it was the only way that could have brought us closer, but all it did was separate us further from each other, and now, beyond the reach of either of us. I bang my head hard against the wall, twice to make sure it hurts.
Dumbass.
Ow.
So I think that was the scene.
This scene. Or do I feel like if we open it, it's literally going to be called this scene if we go back and look at the fucking scene?
Actually, let's go ahead and take it.
Oh, no, look, it literally is the scene.
Wait a minute, hold on! There it is!
It all makes sense now.
No scene. It wasn't a joke.
It wasn't a joke, it's actually in the fucking game.
Christ.
Wait, so
Actually, I know why
it's.
it's called the scene now.
Let's just
I knew it was either going to be this scene or the scene we just did that was called the scene, but... A headache is relentlessly thumping.
Wait,
against
is this
back
the
of my
scene or was that the scene?
This is
This is the scene.
Oh, okay.
A headache is relentlessly thumping against the back of my head as I push open the door to the 22nd corner. Apart from that, I'm perfectly calm. After venting on Rin all that anger I had bottled inside, it felt like a great weight had been lifted from my heart. The tension that had grasped my mind for the past few weeks faded away without leaving even a shadow behind. In this nearly zen-like state of enlightenment, I realized that perhaps it was a bad idea to yell at her like that.
No.
I really meant it, but what good does blowing up like that do? Nothing. I'm not like that. I don't normally yell at people. I don't know why I did yesterday. So I keep feeling really guilty about it and wanting to take my words back. Rin is probably upset too. Even more than my own behavior, her reaction shocked me. I've always thought of her as unchanging, detached from her surroundings, so that seeing my yelling get her so upset felt out of place. I wonder if she understands how I feel. In Rin's world, everything seems so absolute and subjective. Absolutely subjective, as if she is completely unable to see things from other points of view than her own. But ultimately, is anyone able to do it? Maybe objectivity and altruism are just illusions for people who think of themselves as compassionate. Just like art is an illusion for people who think reality is merely a veil for something greater. Even when you stop thinking that the world revolves around you or start thinking outside the mythical box, you are just inside another bigger box that you can't escape. Maybe that, ultimately, makes her like the rest of us. I stepped through the door to find a gallery full of illusioned people. Despite Sai's remarks during my earlier visits, I always thought it was very spacious, but now when it's crowded like this, it looks positively cramped. I immediately noticed Sai standing in the middle of a lively discussion, busily chattering with some old gentleman. She's actually pretty tall and kind of cool looking, so she stands out in the crowd. There are a few dozen wine glasses laid on the tables along the back wall, filled with burgundy liquid. The vast majority of the guests are sipping from their own glasses. The socialites and art connoisseurs, The socialites and art connoisseurs are mingling happily, exchanging mild opinions about Rin's art, which seems to be a secondary object of interest for most. I feel distanced, excluded from the other people here. I can't claim even at a stretch to be a social chameleon, so this situation is quite unnerving. I don't blend into the crowd at all, I just fake that I do, trying to look as cool and smooth as I can. Wonder how Rin is handling all of this. If it was me, I would be quite freaked out. Throwing the anxiety aside, I carefully navigate through the crowd and stealing peeks at the framed paintings now hanging on the walls. Rin's exhibition takes about half of the gallery's wall space. Some paintings are less familiar than others, but I recognize most of them. Some I've seen being created at the club meetings after all, or remember from the time when Rin was choosing her portfolio. Notice a couple of the unfinished paintings are framed and on the wall as well. Maybe that's what they call coincidental art? Even Rin's failures, if you can call them that, became exhibits of her skill. Quite paradoxical. She herself is nowhere to be seen, which is strange because even though it's crowded, the gallery is pretty small. It's fine, sort of. I don't know how to face her after yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't have even come. But I promised various people, Rin included, that I would, so... Damn, it sounds like I do the things I do because some kind of instinctual properness compels me to, not because it would be sensible, or not. I sneak closer to Sai to wait for a lull in the conversation so I can chat her up too. Even though her voice is almost completely buried under the general background noise, I hear bits and pieces of her talking about Rin.
Whiskers!
I was waiting for that line to come up, and then I still got distracted at the last second. Okay. Yeah, she is a high school at a local school. Even though she's graduating next year, I'm sure various art schools would be interested in. I thought it'd be interesting to have an exhibition of someone who's still in early stages of development.
It's so strange. It's like Rin is some kind of mini celebrity, even though this is nothing but a small exhibition opening at a small art gallery of a small town.
There's a friend of mine from...
It's
I'll give you one guess of who that is.
Probably me.
Misha.
Misha.
Is it?
My eavesdropping is interrupted by a familiar voice and a familiar slap to
It's
the
not,
back.
although that'd be really funny.
I don't need to guess the source of either, even without turning around.
Oh, wait, what?
We were all wrong.
Oh, frick.
How did you guys not see that go?
Because we haven't seen Emmy for the whole thing.
I thought
Yeah,
it was...
we have not seen
I
Emmy since
forgot
the
Emmy
start of this
existed.
fucking arc.
Fair enough. I think the last conversation with her was the one where she was talking about Rin not wanting her to go see her.
Yeah, that was the last one.
There's a fair situation. Okay. Are you like a representative of the art club or something? I don't see anyone else from the school here.
I don't know really. I guess I am if that's the case. What about you?
What about me?
Or
Oh. You didn't think I'd be interested in art? You don't think I'm interested in art? Is that it, Hisao?
no, that's not what I... Well, maybe a little, if you put it that way. I mean, even though you hang out with Rin, I've never heard you talk about art with her, so... Emmy huffs and look around her, looking discontented.
Yeah, it's true. I don't get it at all. But she came to my track meet, so it's only fair to return the favor.
She leans in closer, trying to look confidential, but only managing to look conspiring.
Do you get art?
Nope. No, I don't. At all. My emphasizing headshake draws a giggle and cheery headshake out of her. Out
Of her
of
own.
her own. Out of Emmy. Oh, okay. There we go.
Me neither. Hey, let's go talk with Rin. But you haven't yet, because I haven't either. Come on. Oh god, oh no.
Great.
Before she has a chance to forcefully drag me to Rin, Nomi appears behind her with Rin in his tow. She's not dressed for the occasion, instead opting for the usual school uniform and unkempt hair. Maybe her natural look is what suits her the best.
It also means you don't have to redraw her. Hello, teacher. Hi, Rin.
Unfazed, Emmy greets the teacher cheerfully, causing him to turn around and look down confusedly.
Who are you?
Look. I'm Emmy from class 3-4. Don't you remember?
She gets positively shocked at the prospect that there could be a person who doesn't
I
know
damn near dropped the biggest fucking spoiler from Iraq for no reason whatsoever. Wow, I'm glad I caught myself.
What?
I damn near dropped like a really big Breaking Bad spoiler. I was like, man, this is just
Oh.
like, and then I went, oh fuck, wait.
Only on season 2.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, sorry. You're in the same class as Tezuka is, right?
Yeah.
You'll have to pardon me. I have trouble remembering students who don't take art.
Ow. For some reason, that sounds like a really big jab. Like, I don't pay attention to students who don't take art.
I think he means literally takes the art class.
I know that's what he means, but the way I like originally read it, it sounded like you're saying I don't pay attention to students who don't take art class.
I don't remember you fucking normies.
You fucking losers.
Exactly. Don't mind. I'm in.
Oh well.
Congratulations for your super cool art thing. I'm sure you'll be a big hit.
She throws her arms into the air for boisterous emphasis, almost hitting me in the face.
And look, Hisao came too.
Rin doesn't look at me, nor does she greet me. Omedeto.
Wait, what does that mean?
Congratulations, Rin. It means congratulations.
Oh.
I only know
that's-
that because it's... Huh?
Let me just Google it and see what comes up on Google Translate for
I
it.
think he's right, but I don't know if it works in this context.
It might not. I'm quite literally just copying the end of Evangelion.
Oh. That would
What's up?
explain some things. So I know what you said. Anyways, you guys go. I'm trying to...
Congratulations, Rin.
Wait,
I
what
did
did you
say
say?
that.
Amedoto?
Omedeto.
Omedota? Okay, yeah, so that's what came up immediately, and there were no other options, so...
Okay, yeah, then we're fine. But it's also used to denote birthdays a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
She keeps averting her gaze, pointedly looking at her sandals. Oblivious to the tension between us and ignorant of what happened yesterday, Emmy keeps on blabbering about this and that to an unresponsive Rin. I guess she's used to not getting much out of her at times. For a long, Nomi and Cyrus turned to Rin, introducing her. Expecting it, I catch the second of confusion when the guests see her arms. Sai is luckily on the ball and briefly explains about our school. Doubtful faces quickly change to curious.
Would you mind telling us something about your art? I thought the development is quite easily noticeable. What do you yourself think of the differences between the older and more current works? It's quite rare for someone you're so young to dabble into abstraction.
It wouldn't be interesting to see how you work.
Oh, definitely. I assume you use your feet? Must have been great trouble to learn it. You should be proud. Will you be pursuing a career as an artist after school?
They're going to kill her.
She is bombarded with so many questions you can't even hope to answer all of them. Maybe that's for the best. Rin tends to talk nonsense more than occasionally.
So, where do you get your ideas?
self-harm.
That's the fifth worst.
Rin keeps stumbling with her words, looking more and more vexed by the expectant inquiries. Everyone is waiting for her to say something, but she looks like a cat got her tongue. Each question piling up just adds to her distress. I fail to hear the question that is the proverbial one too many. Looks like a motor stalling. Rin just freezes for a long, long second until she falls on her knees, hitting the floors ungracefully like a sack of potatoes.
Right. Oh, did my mind not pick that up? Shit.
No, it did.
No, it did.
Did you say I don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but that
okay.
didn't pick it up.
Oh, it didn't pick up. Okay, I swapped fast.
Oh,
Tezuka? What's wrong, bro?
I don't know what's wrong.
A terrible silence falls upon the people gathered around Rin. Everyone is petrified, not knowing how to react to a sudden seizure or something. She breathes with deep, trembling gasps as if she was running out of air, staring ahead of herself with hollow eyes. Seeing that nobody does anything, I force myself to step to Rin and lift her up from the floor, letting her lean against me to keep standing. Would you like some fresh air? Okay, let's go outside for a bit. I don't even wait for her to answer before grasping her shoulders and pulling her past stunned-looking Nomiya, Sai, Emmy, and guests. Excuse us. The cool evening breeze hits my face at the door. I let go of Rin and she leans against the stone wall, trying to catch her breath. Are you alright?
Insane.
Rin is still not looking at me, so I look away too. The streetlights and colored neon signs twist my vision into a blur of near blindness, forcing me to look back. At least she talks, even if she's not directing her words to me. What did you want to say? Maybe both of us can imagine that we were talking to an invisible friend.
I don't know. Something that would have meant something.
The silence lasts for a long time. I don't feel comfortable being alone with Rin. I'm not good at imagining things that don't exist. What?
Or that things that exist don't.
I'm not good at imagining things that don't exist do. Or
Oh.
that things that exist
yeah.
don't. We should go back in. I guess I invited her in there. They probably want to meet you and talk with you. You know, ask questions and stuff about those paintings you worked so hard for.
I don't want them to ask me questions like that. I can never say the right things.
What do you want then?
That someone wouldn't have to ask questions from.
It's all coming together.
So, but if you found someone like that, then what?
Like me!
Like me! Please! Please let me hit!
I'm desperate.
What do you guys think?
My only other romantic option is Kenji.
Oh god, oh.
I still love the fact that they play to become one during that scene.
Do you think? But if someone
Put it in
told you
chat.
that-
I think 100% without a shadow of a doubt, but if you found someone like that, then what is the obvious answer? IMO.
Is-
If we're gonna go to the good ending anyways, do you want me to just tell you or do you want to guess for yourself first?
Or is there? There's. You can go to the bad ending again.
I'm pretty sure it's the bottom
It's
option.
the neutral ending is what it technically is.
We're going for the good
Oh,
ending.
Yeah, just tell us. Because I think we know what it is. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But if you
And
found
I feel
someone
like
that,
Hisao might
then
say the
what?
wrong thing, but I think this time he will say the right thing.
Yeah.
But if you found someone like that, then what? Do you really think that it would be some kind of be-all, end-all thing? Star-crossed lovers and happily ever after? My question is met with a blank stare, the darkness in her eyes unfazed by the thinly veiled bitterness.
No, I don't think that. But at least then I wouldn't have to be alone.
She whispers the words to the lights of the town, but I hear them anyway.
Shouldn't have done this. Not yet.
The exhibition? She nods and closes her eyes, breathing calmly out as if to prove she can, and then continues talking to herself. Why? Wrong conjunction of the planets?
No, not that. Double checked. And I got up, took the right, and left, but did everything else left. Right. It's me. I was wrong.
She stands straight and stretches before stepping past me out into the street. Wait, where are you going?
Killing myself.
She stops on her tracks and turns around, looking at me quizzically.
It's cool. I'm leaving.
What? Why?
As I want to be me.
Rin walks off, leaving me behind, utterly confused. Rin! But something she said really touched me, or maybe it was the way she said it. Maybe it was the fact that she said it. I want to say something back to her before I forget this feeling again. As if granting me a ring, a wish. Shit. As if granting me a wish, Rin stops in her tracks. She doesn't turn around, just keeps waiting for me to say what I want to. What I want to, even though I don't have the time to think what. Rin, listen, I don't believe you have to be alone. Even if you never meet anyone like that. I don't know if she heard my words, but either way, she doesn't react in any way. For the final time, she starts walking away from the gallery.
So, where's Tezuka?
I can only shake my head, but as it doesn't seem to be a sufficient answer, I have to say something. She ran away.
What?
The horrific realization spreads on his face like wildfire.
This is a fiasco. Catastrophe. What is that girl thinking? The most important event of her life and she just runs off? And you, why didn't you stop her? I'm going to hold you personally responsible.
Sai interrupts him, holding her hands up calmingly. It's good she intervened. The teacher was starting to get a few weird looks from the nearby guests.
Oh no, Shinichi. She probably just had stage fright. I don't know as well as you people do, but I did get the image that she is somewhat peculiar. Just an image? This kind of thing can happen. It'll be fine. I'll explain that she suddenly became ill. The guests will surely understand.
I too pass out in public when I have butterflies in my stomach.
I mean, kind of. Look around you. Everything seems to be rather happy with their free wine and chit-chat.
The guests will be fine, but we are missing on opportunities here. Networking, making contacts and acquaintances.
As the adults keep arguing about something that can't be helped, Emmy tugs at my sleeve to get my attention. She doesn't look very happy either.
Come on.
Where?
We're gonna find Rin and kick her ass.
What?
I can't believe it. She's so stupid. That Rin, how can she do this? I'm telling you, she doesn't have a bit of common sense in her head.
Emmy is seriously angry, only missing steam rising from her ears. I guess I understand Emmy. She is that kind of person. Give up has never felt like part of her vocabulary, and maybe she feels like it shouldn't be part of anyone's vocabulary. It's probably best to leave her alone for tonight.
What? Are you a Rin expert now?
Trust me, I know her inside and out.
Oh,
Why would you say that?
God! Oh my god!
Hey, if we're running out of puns, I'm gonna try and make them last.
Oh my god!
That was so funny.
I'm just gonna post that clip to my channel and no one's gonna understand.
Context not required. Context not given. Should be the title of it. Oh my god.
Context was never an option. She takes a firm stance and puts her hands on her hips confrontationally. It's like she wants to pick a fight with me, too. No, I don't think that's even possible in the first place. I just don't think kicking her ass would do her any good. My melancholic remark surprisingly works as Emmy slumps her shoulders a little in size.
I know that.
You do?
Last time I did that, it changed nothing.
The ride back to school in an empty late-night bus is silent. Both of us keep staring at the lights flashing past the windows without saying a word. The nightly grounds are quiet, lit only by the wan moon and the yellow lampposts. We say our goodnights in front of the dormitory. Emmy reflexively clenching her fist compels me to ensure that she won't assault Rin the moment I let her out of my sight. Promise me not to go scold her. She looks up at me, her eyes flaring with anger that I match with as calming a stare as I can. It's only easy to face an angry woman if you are not the target of her ire. After a minute of the mismatched staring contest, she sighs and shakes her head in defeat.
You are too nice, Hisao. Did you know that?
Hints of a smile are tugging the corners of her mouth as she says that. She seems a lot more relaxed. What a sudden change of mood. Maybe she wasn't as angry as it seemed to begin with. Maybe her moods change easily. If I was, I would have let you have your way.
Does that mean you're only nice to Rin?
Both of us are hiding our concern behind empty jokes, but at least it puts me in a good mood. Emmy waggles her eyebrows with a half-amused smirk, trying to push my buttons. Not gonna work. No, it just means I'm not nice only to you.
Hey!
Good night, Emmy.
Okay.
There you go. The scene.
That was all it was?
That's not
I
even
see.
worthy of, like, the past 2 scenes were more worthy of being called the scene.
Mhm.
That was a very disappointing the
I think they were
scene.
trying to go for a literal approach. Like,
Just like the
the
band.
scene as in
Oh,
Rig
she
made a
caused
scene.
the scene.
But
Oh.
instead, they completely undermined it.
Anyways, what are we on? Desperate Glory. Desperate Glory. So we have 6 scenes left, it appears. Desperate
Okay.
Glory, problems of self-referential logic, measuring shadows, ration de etre, fucking French bullshit,
What?
without breathing, without a sound, and proof of existence.
Okay, so
Cool.
do we?
We should
we
probably
keep
stop for
going?
now.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna stop, I suppose now is as good a time as any.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we're coming up on like the last 1 or 2 scenes.
Damn, that means it's gonna be a whole week until we can fucking finish this.
Yep. And then we
We
go
have
back and do
those
the bad
episodes
endings,
slowly.
and that'll.
Neutral ending, bad ending. Yep, I was right. We've got 5 more scenes, so this is the rest.
5.
Oh
Really?
my
Yeah,
fucking
well,
god, it's
6,
split
6,
50-50. Sorry, continue.
6, including Desperate Glory.
Oh.
What split 50?
Lost. Sorry, in the background. So I don't know why, but there's been this trend on Twitter of doing polls to find out the top like things. And so there was like a top DILF, a top MILF, a top twink, and somehow Reagan Ericata from Mob Psycho 100 won every category. And so today's been the final one of top Tumblr sexy man. I'm not going to describe what a Tumblr sexy man is.
Wait.
Different from a normal sexy man. But it ended up in the finals being Sands versus Reagan, and Reagan lost by 0.1%. I'm mad.
You gotta send that shit in Discord.
I can send you the final results. Hold on a second. Again, sending links won't help. It's like a thing you had to be there. That's all it boils down to.
Well,
I
Again.
think maybe yes.
well. So the plan is next time to finish Rin's good ending and then go back and do the neutral and bad ending, or at least
Yes.
like
Probably.
one of them,
Yeah,
so that we don't run out of time.
that's a good idea. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
That
I
whole
kinda
thing
threw
was
that out there.
confusing, and then just this now with Reagan and Sands, I am completely off base. So anyways, yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Alright,
Do you need to
guys.
hop off?
I mean, it kind of sucks that we gotta wait a whole nother week for this shit, but you
It
know.
does.
Fine.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys wanted to do it sooner, technically Friday would work, but I don't know if you guys actually want to do that. Wait, hold on. Caprice, were you available Friday?
Yes.
Actually, who was the one person who wasn't? Tyler is the one person who's not available Friday. Because it's his birthday Friday, so.
So what I'm hearing,
It's his birthday. It is. Help me remember to send a message for him in the Empire's chat.
He won't look at it, but we can do that.
But
you'll
whatever.
see it in a week
I'll send
and a
him
half,
one
and I'll-
personally too, but just help me remember in general.
So yeah,
I'm going
would you
to.
guys be interested in doing something Friday, or do you just want to wait till next week?
I would be down Friday.
Friday
Yeah.
works, yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I'll check in with you guys
If we
tomorrow
did
after.
I said we just check in on Friday and see how we're feeling.
All right,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
All right.
But make sure you respond to me then.
Yeah.
Specifically Caprese.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that, but I will.
I gotta go to sleep soon, so I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
Murat.
have a good night.
Talk to you later,
Right.
Barack.
No wait.
So the cobble gen on one block, I made it
Well,
better, but
there we
now there's
go.
not 4 of them.
Okay.
So I
Wait,
just
you did what?
wanted you to know. I put the lava bucket somewhere else.
My lava bucket? I need to
Yes.
stop the stream. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for watching, even though no one watched tonight, I think.
Hey, some
was
streams
technic-
come
But if
back.
you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching, you know.
I was watching
That
the
was a
VOD
hell of a
live.
session. Thank you guys so much,
Oh, we
and
were
I'll
like-
see you in the next stream. Bye. Son of a bitch. I started recording instead of stopping